Happy Mother's Day, Cobrats. I'm TryclydeTamer, and welcome to the next Let's Play brought to you by Nintendo Ape, which is now creatures involved in the more modern Pokemon games, and Halkin. A lot of people know right from the start what it is, just from the logos, and then this awesome transition of iconical all-knowingness. Earthbound, the war against Gygus, more popularly known as just Earthbound, or Mother 2, because it's in the Mother series, but Earthbound was the only one actually released to the public in America. This is an awesome game and has a pretty nice fan base that has convinced Nintendo to eventually release it on the Wii U Virtual Console, which is how I'm playing it. Let's go ahead and get started on this. File select, start new game. Fast, text speed, stereo. Basic stuff, and I'll just go with plain because that's what I'm most used to looking. And I'll name all the characters their basic default names of don't careism. Focuska. That's what I think it says. Focuska. Jeff and Pooh. And as for my dog, it'll be King. And favorite homemade food? Steak. Steak is pretty good, but I personally like chicken. I just put chicken then in because I don't know if the full word chicken would fit. What's your favorite thing? Rockin'. With no apostrophe. Yeah. That's how we do things. Yes, I'm sure that I'm alright with this. Let's go. Let's make this stereotypical. In a world where there are stop signs. The year is 1990X. We're viewing it from a different angle now. Let's scroll upright this time. Onet, a small town in Eagle Land. Also known as America. There exist some trees. Most have been taken down due to urbanization. And also some have been used for development of houses, such as Ness's house. Which is where our hero lives. Because, yeah. Catching some Z's, even though he just bobbing his head up and down, not actually grabbing the Z's to catch them. Seems to be sounds and a small little shaky. Actually, it's rather big because it seems to be pretty close. How about we go investigate? When I walk in the spot, the lights turn on. Let's go in my sister's room. She's already up in full uniform. She probably stays up at night. And she's younger than me. Cracked bat, let's take it. Okay. So yeah, here's our little thing right here. You can press L instead of A to easily check things. And I'll just equip it because, yeah. A weapon is better than no weapon. I want to be like going through a minimalist run of this. I always think of doing that with certain RPGs. Hello, mother dear. What was that noise? Ness, you don't seem scared. Are you nuts? And I want to go check it out? Oh, okay. You'll sneak out of your room anyway, and I asked you not to. At least change out of your jammies before you go. Fair deal, mother. And now we're back upstairs in the famous, baseball cap and blue and yellow polo shirt and yellow backpack and sneakers. Let's go outside and see what the heck is going on around here. So, as you can already tell, there's a pun counter, but I'm going to use it for puns that I myself come up with, so yeah. And the pun itself is this game stinks. I'm not gonna, you know, like, incorporate that, but you know. A meteorite has landed, the sharks are running wild in town, you kids are on the ground, and I'm hungry. I hate my job. Yeah, it must really suck for you. Such is the life of a police officer, bobbing around like that guy was back there. Pretty much what all of them do. Yeah, they all just have, like, a synchronized dance that they probably all communicate telepathically, and yeah. And Ness isn't the only one with telepathy stuff. We got a bread roll right there. Yeah. As we level up, as this is an RPG, we'll be gaining stuff, HP, and all that RPG jazz, and random PSI moves. Hey Ness, hiya buddy. A meteorite fell down and went boom! It was a real mess for a while. I was fine because I always eat garlic and work out to make my body stronger. However, the weaker citizens probably fainted. I want to tell you. Whoops. I almost told you about my, By the way, Ness, did you check my billboard? I wrote the message myself. That's my real job, you know. I'm a billboard guy. I'm gonna go check out my work. Okay. Treasure Hunter, this is Liar Exaggerates House. Fantastic name you got there. That meteorite looks different than usual, strange and marvelous, as well as mysterious. Ooh, sounds like any old meteorite to me. Shh. Yeah, that's all you gotta say. Clear out, get out of my way, clear out, get out of my way, clear out, get out of my way, clear out, of way out, get my, whoops, my mistake, I mean, get out of my way. And yes, don't be rubbernecking, you're getting in the cops, officer's way. You can go home now. Tomorrow I, Pokey, will tell you more about the strange meteorite. I'm fine here, but you're bugging the officers. I was actually intending to talk to the officer. Nice timing, Ness. Will you do something about Pokey? He's driving me nuts. Are you two friends? Yes, unfortunately. And you live in the house next to his. I see. Everybody's always leaning on one foot, it looks like. Welcome home, Ness. It's not necessary to talk about it tonight. It's late. Scoot off to bed now. Okay. Let's go inside, go back to sleep, and see what happens later that night. Just not gonna let us sleep, are you? Rhythmically knocking on the door. So who could that be? Probably a friend of Ness's. Someone's knocking at the door, what an annoying knock. I tell you. My land, who could be knocking at the door this time of night? Would you answer it? I will. And at least the dog's still asleep. Well, what do you know, it's Pokey. Hey, listen to what I've got to say. When I took Pokey to the place where the meteorite landed... Oh, good evening, ma'am. You're looking lovely as usual. Anyway, as I was saying, the policeman regarding the meteorite landing left suddenly to deal with the sharks. You know the sharks, they're the local ruffians, and they were really going wild. Suddenly, I noticed that Piggy was gone. I blame the cops. It certainly wasn't my fault at all. When my dad gets back, I know I'm gonna get it. You're my bestest friend. Won't you help me find Piggy? Sure. Okay, good buddy. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Before we go, why don't you say goodbye to your mom? Don't you agree, ma'am? Yes, mother. I know that the dog is unreliable. We should take King along. The crack bat at Tracy's room could help me help out at a time like this, way ahead of you. No matter what anyone says, you're a courageous, strong boy. You're my very own natural-born fighter. You'll go far. Remember to go for it. But I think it's changed out your jammies before you leave. Yay. Back to my room again. What's next? Am I gonna have to take a shower? And then I realize that I'm naked, and I go and put on my clothes, and walk back down again, but then I realize that I need to go brush my hair, and then I do that. No problem here, because Mom walked out of the way. You want me to go with you? Yes, indeed. I guess I have no choice. Let's go. And Pokey's just there chilling on the couch, like, yeah. King joins you. Yeah, the king. Alright, you go out front, and I'll follow at a safe distance. Let's get going. And the dog ate the fat kid. Pokey joins you. Oh, nope, he's not. Hold the phone. Oh, so that's what's going on now. The phone's gonna ring, eh? Huh? Ness answered the phone. Hello, it's your dad. Work to exhaustion when you're young. Have you ever heard of a weird saying like this? Just remember, I'm always behind you 100%. Don't be afraid. I know that you're brave. You can do it. Don't forget to call me periodically during your adventure. I can make a record of your progress when you call me. Oh yeah, I deposited $30 into your bank account. You have your ATM card? Withdraw your money from any cash machine and buy whatever you need. Good luck, my boy. I feel like such a hero. Well, the father of a hero, at least. Waha! Slam! Beep! Yep, gotta hold it out as long as it is. And here we got some spiteful crows. Okay, here's the battle thing. It only shows the enemies and your health bar, so it's rather unique in that sense. And bash is a normal attack. The psychic kind of stuff will be when we learn stuff PSI, like first thing we're going to learn, I believe, after this next level up is going to be Life Up Alpha, which is like basic. Eventually it goes from Alpha to Omega. Spiteful Crow became tame. Hooray! You won 3 HP, enemy left a present. There was a cookie inside, and Ness took it. We'll take all the cookies, because we are Eaglelandian like that. Okay, now, the 3 of us are going to continue and fight some even more new enemies. And as for the swirl that appears when you go into a battle, the normal bluish kind of swirl is just normal things, no upper hands from any enemies. A red swirl, the enemy will get an upper hand attack on you, and a green swirl, you get to go ahead and attack the enemies before they can attack you. 1 EXP to get us up to level 2. Offense up at 1, HP up at 1, BP up by 1, and we realize Life Up Alpha. Alrighty. So that's good. So we can use that to heal if we want. We get to use our PP, psychic points, not quite power points. But yeah, let's fight another dog. Smash! That is essentially the critical hit, but it's a little bit more wide than 2.5 times, ignoring any stat changes. But that's Pokemon kind of stuff, and there's a lot of dodging going on right here. Ooh, mortal damage, lost the battle, that's bad. Yeah, I got a game over already. Ness, looks like you got your head handed too, so how about giving it another shot? Decided to return after summoning all the courage and energy he had. Good luck. I think you actually keep what you had. You don't start from any save points, so that's kind of good. But yeah, let's just get moving along back to where we were. Oh, I apparently got an upper hand kind of thing. Here's a chance for a surprise opening attack that really shouldn't have happened. Maybe King initiated it for me. Ooh, magic butterfly already. These things basically heal 20 PP for you. Made Ness relax, even though I only have 11. Actually, I had a level up, so it got up to 15. Well, let's make our way back over this way, the police out of the way, so we can continue and check things out. And there's the meteorite right there. Oof! If I knew this was going to be such a scary place, I wouldn't have come along. I'm out of here. Goodbye, King. Well then, I guess it's just us two, but seems to be that Picky's here as well. Wow! Oh, you woke me up. Pokey, I've been looking all over for you. You see, Pokey got scared and ran away. Well, I'm glad that you're okay at least. Let's go home now. I bet Mom and Dad are worried sick about us. Geez, sometimes I wonder which one of us is the real big brother. And now Picky has joined. He's probably equally as useless as Pokey. Well, let's move along now. Ness, hear a buzzing that sounds like a bee flying around? No. Oh, come on, you must hear it. Well, I can now. Then it must be a meteorite. A bee I am. Not. I'm from 10 years in the future, and, in the future, all is devastation, swag everywhere. Gygus, the universal cosmic destroyer, sent all to the horror of eternal darkness. However, you must listen. Where I am from, there is a well-known legend that has been handed down from ancient times. It says when the chosen boy reaches the point, he will find the light. The passing of time will shatter the nightmare rock and will reveal the path of light. You see, it is my opinion that you are that boy, Ness. This I believe. Gygus' monstrous plan must have been set in motion somewhere on Earth. If you start to confront the enemy immediately, you may have time to counter the evil intentions of Gygus. 3 things are of the utmost importance: wisdom, courage, and friendship. The legends from the ancient times tell of 3 boys and a girl who defeat Gygus. I will tell you more later. Go now, and do not be anxious about the future. You have much work to do, Ness. Did you listen to what I told you? Yes, sir. Thank you for listening to my long story. You're as exceptional as I expected you to be. Buzz now joins you. Ness, it looks like you're really in a lot of trouble this time. 3 boys, you said. I'm not one of those 3, am I? 'Cause I'm not into this kind of thing at all. Jeez, my heart is almost pounding right out of my chest. Oh, you'll get over it. Let's get going now. Got a bee surrounding me, so any enemies that try to attack me, they'll just get swatted out of the way. Except that's not quite how it works. How are you doing now? Ness, buddy, I have something to tell you, and only you. Can you come visit me later? Alone? Sure, absolutely. For a nice guy like you. Well, I guess we might as well make it back home and return the boys home because their parents are concerned of the sorts of things that must be happening and them being out late at night because they don't want the kids to get into too much trouble, as if they already don't get into enough. But let's just get going until we're stopped by this thing. It's been a long time, Buzz. You've been successful in foiling Master Gygus' plans. But, Buzz, you must now surrender. You're no longer a hero, but just a useless insect. I'll stomp you hard. Initiate boss battle. The Starman Jr. blocked the way. Alrighty. I think it may be a good idea to start with bashing because actually, Buzz is going to use PSI Shield Sigma. Pokey's body was protected, and everybody's been protected. 1 HP. Ness, 6 HP. Try PSA Fire. Yeah, he's gonna try to do a bunch of psychic attacks, but the shield that Buzz put up is just gonna make it disappear, so that's kind of a good thing. Buzz, 70 HP. Picky, 1 damage. Ness has a shield, 6 damage. Whittle it down as much as possible, and the shield is going to block it. Yay, all the shields are good. Alright. He's gonna renew the shield. Stronger shields, yay! Yeah, awesome. 1 HP. Complain to Ness. Just missed the attack. On guard. On guard, you know, like a frenzy kind of thing. I guess he kind of like did like a defense thing to kind of reduce the amount of damage that he takes, as evident. Still on guard, so he's probably defending even more. Another shield. I guess it gets slowly weakened, like maybe like 3 or so times it loses or something. Alright, 6 damage. And he's gonna do nothing again. And I like the background for boss battles or like any battle in general because they always look so trippy and crazy. This game is trippy and crazy overall. Chanting a magic spell, Pokey pretending to cry, missed an attack. You boys aren't really helping too much. Alright, bring out the shield again. Blah 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 blah, so much shielding. Alright, kabam, 6 damage. Dang, when is this fight gonna end? It's gonna last forever. But at least Buzz is being a lot of help and completely keeping us from taking damage. Good 108 damage, and that's gonna finish it off. 16 experience points from that. Oh yeah. There he goes. Whew, I was taking a big chance there. He came from 10 years in the future to kill me, so we can't relax yet. From now on, you'll be fighting enemies sent by Gygus, as well as humans who have evil thoughts. They'll definitely make trouble during your adventure. Animals are also becoming violent due to Gygus's influence over the evil in their minds. It is the truth, so listen. Okay. I say we deliver the kids to their home, which is much better than ours, because they're rich people. Hello, Miss Alarna. Where in Sam Hill have you boys been? I have to think of a suitable punishment. I'm sure Daddy Boy will be able to do enough. I'm really sorry that my kids troubled you so much. Both of you are really going to get it now. And there they go. Cue the American edit of what the Japanese was. Yep, and Japanese sound like a little bit more violent. But yeah, basic stuff. By the way, I would be happy if you left sometime soon. I'm tired of your family living next door. We've loaned your father a lot of money. It may have been $100,000 or more. Well, I guess it really could have been less, but because of the loan, my family and I now live in poverty. That's bad. My husband is much too lenient with the children. Oh well, nice guys finish last. That's the story of our life. Oh no, I don't sense good things. I think it's a dung beetle. I'll smash your guts out. Ave Maria. I was much weaker than I thought, so you must now begin your adventure. See, you... Oh, I just remembered. Listen to my final words. Okay. To defeat Gygus, your own power must unite with the Earth's. The Earth will then channel your power and multiply it. There are 8 points you must visit. Make these places your own. Each of these locations is your sanctuary. One of them is near Net. It is called Giant Step. Go there first. Do you understand? Yes, I do. Alright, you're a very intelligent young man. And, oh, the pain. Everything's getting dark. Before I pass on, I want to give you something. It is the Sound Stone. You can record the melodies from the 8 your sanctuary locations into the stone. It is an awesome item. By the way, I'm almost gone, but did you want to hear the story one more time? Well, we can keep listening as many times and keep Buzz alive as long as possible. Good, it's already dawn outside, but it doesn't matter to me. I'm fading fast. And we got the Sound Stone as he fades away. Bye-bye, Buzz. Yeah, if I really had the dedication, I could fight a bunch of spiteful crows and fill up my inventory with cookies that you get from beating them, and the Sound Stone would actually get transferred to a storage thing, which is what Tracy is for, my sister. But yeah. Sunrise has happened, sunrise in no net, and then now the calm little theme. But yeah, the Sound Stone wouldn't have to take up a place in my inventory, and it would still come into effect when we visit the sanctuary locations. But as for progressing things in this first episode, Guy from the Sky. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius, if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready, say, Fuzzy Pickles. Fuzzy Pickles. Wow, what a great photograph. Would always bring back the fondest of memories. I should come up with like a different kind of singing tone every time the guy appears, because he is going to appear a few times throughout the game. Yeah. Alright, let's visit home because we've taken a bit of a beating, so how about we, talk none. Mothers understand these things. Eat some steak and scoot up to bed. No matter what time of day, you gotta eat steak. Be it steak and eggs, steak sandwich, steak. It's always steak. But aside from these issues at stake, I am going to end this episode here. Until next time on Let's Play Earthbound, where we continue into the town of Onet and see what we must do with the Your Sanctuary locations. Do not touch yourself.